Welcome back. Promoting quality education in Rivers State requires urgent steps. This is why the state government has recruited over 13,000 teachers and says it's building 500 model primary schools across the state. At the ceremony marking the start-off of a 4-week induction course for the new teachers in Port Harcourt, the state capital, the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. George Faye, asked the teachers to take their job seriously and make the state proud.
Let this be seen as your contribution towards the effort of the state government to put education as number one. Anything to the contrary will not help us, will not help the state, and I'm sure we will not want to engage in anything that is contrary. So you are welcome on board as additional staff of the River State government who has been called upon to do a very, very important job. And please, don't let us down.
Meanwhile, participants of the 2013 Creative Writers Workshop have been formally presented with their certificates. The workshop, organized by Farafina Trust, a non-profit foundation, and sponsored by Nigerian Breweries PLC, is aimed at helping young writers improve their work and encourage them to embrace new perspectives in the art of storytelling. Our correspondent, Kelvin Obiting, reports.
It can be best described as a great literary evening. This hall is filled with hundreds of young creative minds who made it through the Farafina Trust Creative Workshop. Also present are members of Nigerian Breweries PLC's management team and the facilitators of the workshop, led by Nigeria's award-winning writer, Chimamanda Adichie. A poem recitation added some spark to the atmosphere.
The UPGA versus the NNDP in 1965 Western Region elections. I won, no, we won, no, they won. Thugs, cudgels, guns, blood, bodies, death. Wow, wow, well.
For 5 years, both organizations have been partnering to assist young writers to develop their skills.
In our corporate social responsibility programs, we try to focus on those programs that select, highlight, empower, develop young Nigerian talent. And as such, we are very pleased with this partnership with Farafina Trust and the Creative Writers Workshop that is held each year.
To write or to attempt to write, especially in a society like ours, which often devalues the importance of literature, can be deeply daunting. And this workshop tries, among other things, to make it less daunting, simply by giving the participants a sense that they're not alone.
22 participants, including non-Nigerians, received certificates for a 10-day intensive training in creative writing.
The only writers I knew are the writers I associated with in Kenya, but to come here and meet fellow Nigerians who are really active and very opinionated about so many things, they really pushed my skill to the next level.
Writing is not just pouring everything that's in your head down. It's a lot more than that. You have to think about style, you have to think about language, you have to think about your readers, you have to think about putting things in there. You don't have to put everything down on paper.
The organizers are optimistic that the training would have sparked a literary fire in these young writers to begin a journey that will take them along paths also crossed by the likes of Chinua Achebe, Wole Soyinka, and many other literary giants. Kelvin Obiting, Channels Television News.
First Bank, truly the first.
Well, time now for more business news. Here's Adeshewa Josh.
All right, thank you. Rebasing Nigeria's gross domestic product is going to significantly boost the economy, but it depends largely on government policies and the investing community. This is according to the Statistician General of the Federation, Dr. Yemi Kale. Dr. Kale is of the opinion that with a rapidly expanding middle class and growth in some sectors such as tourism, wholesale and retail trade, the rebasing of the GDP will help provide the right information for decision makers.
based on preliminary numbers that we are looking at, it seems as if it's going to be significantly higher. But I have to caution that many other countries that have done this, we did a study of about 20, 30 other countries. Some actually went up significantly, others went down significantly. So it can go both ways. But from the numbers we are seeing, it's likely to be larger. For example, the ability to grow faster depends on what policies government is putting into the system. It depends on how consumers and businesses are working. You cannot GDP grows based on investment. It grows based on expenditure. It grows if the consumers if the middle class is expanding rapidly, you cannot slow that down because you expect GDP to slow down. So again, it depends on a lot of things that are outside the control of theory. So we cannot. Let me put it this way: if everything remains as it is, there are no changes in the Nigerian economy, then it's likely that the GDP will be slower.
Unilever Nigeria PLC is preaching peace and freedom in a new campaign that will be driven by its leading Omo multi-active detergent brand. The detergent, which has been available to many Nigerian homes for over 50 years, was relaunched in Lagos, southwest Nigeria today with stronger cleansing enzymes and as well as improved fragrance.
Children's playground is a place where talent and creativity are discovered. Nevertheless, it is also a dreaded place for parents because it's a potential dirt store. However, it is looking like the worries are over for parents as one of the longest-serving detergent brands in Nigerian homes, Omo Multi-Active, relaunches with an improved stain removal strength that puts away all fears of a tough laundry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Omo for you. I should point out that if you can smell any fragrance at this point, that is the new Omo actually.
What you will get from today is we have increased and improved the stain removal. It's going to be much more easier to clean, and it's going to be able to help the housewife clean in one easy wash. But more important than that, we have improved the fragrance of the product significantly, and I think it will be just about the best in the market.
The major things are the enzymes which remove the stains from the fabrics. So those enzymes are the things that we have improved upon. We have increased the dosage of some of them. We have changed some of them to make sure that what we give to our consumers remove their stains without hassle.
Having been a familiar name in many Nigerian homes for over 5 decades, the Omo brand is also offering itself as a tool for a social campaign.
It's saying, look, as a nation, our children deserve to be children. And being children is that they need to go out and play. So let's all work together, let's all join hands together to promote peace in the land, so that our children can play and develop.
This will no doubt bring relief to many families as they see their favorite detergent brand go the whole 9 yards in banishing dirt from their homes.
All right, we head to the stock market. Now, investors begin the week on pessimistic notes as Nigerian stocks plunged further, with the all-share index shedding 0.5% to close at 36,800.68 points. Basic Coker joins us now with a summary of the day's trading.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. Trading activities at the local bourse resumed its southward trend on Monday as profit-taking continued. The all-share index shed 0.50% to finish at 36,800.68. The market's capitalization also ended lower at 11.65 trillion naira. International Energy Insurance, Corn Oil and Berger Paints PLC were the day's top 3 laggards with losses under 10% each. On the flip side, Academy Press appreciated by 9.66% to lead Trans-Nationwide Express and Jaws International Breweries among other gainers. And meanwhile, with over 19.27 billion units churned out, First Bank of Nigeria Holdings topped the most actively traded stocks, which also has Continental Reinsurance, Guaranty Trust Bank and Transnational Corporation of Nigeria on the list. When the closing bell rang, volume came in at 173.96 million units, valued at 2.49 billion naira. And that's a wrap on the stock market reports. I am BC Koka.
Well, that's business news at this hour. The news at 10 continues shortly.
First Bank, truly the first.
Next on the news at 10, it's good news for Nigerian football as the league management company secures 4-year television deal worth about $34 million. That's on Sports News. Do stay with us.